What did you think of the Montreal Screwjob? Obviously, a lot of people have different opinions. Some people even say part work. I mean, I'm thinking 100% shoot, but what do you think about the Montreal Screwjob and how you guys were able to get Brett off the back of the Montreal Screwjob?
I mean, I've heard many, many theories like you have. I've heard 100% shoot. I've heard work. I've heard a mixture of both. But and this isn't. Let's just throw a bunch of facts out there, and let's not make it an assumption of whether it was or not. The camera crew was there that night.
Yep, from Wrestling Shadows, they're there. Yep, documentarians. Yep,
And they got back into the dressing room after the screw job.
apparently. Yep.
I mean, they have film of it, don't they?
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah.
Okay, so it wasn't apparently. They did get back there.
Yes. Yeah.
Vince staggers down the hall. It was also who got a huge boost from that. We thought we were going to, right?
Yep.
That was the start of Mr. McMahon.
Yes. Brett screwed Brett, if you infamously, or he infamously said on
Yeah.
Raw to Jim Ross. Yep. There was so much juice. I know WWE was kicking WWF's ass, but there was so much juice behind the Montreal Screwjob. Like, holy shit, the boss really screwed one of his wrestlers. Like, there
Right.
was so much talk about. That was one of the hottest things in wrestling. I mean, that really catapulted them.
But you just said something. Were they talking about Brett jumping over to WCW, or were they talking about what you said? The boss fired and screwed one of his wrestlers.
A lot of it was predicated on Vince, I think, maybe even more so.
That's what I'm asking. I think about where I'm alluding to a trade. Sometimes trades work out for both teams. Do you think that could we go this far, JP, and saying the screw job might have saved WWE?
Definitely could argue it for sure. Because it helped catapult. I mean, then all of obviously Austin caught fire. Then they bring in Mike Tyson, and kind of the rest is history. But you could put it right up there and say, without that spark, who knows what happens?
Right. So I mean, and I hate to think. I've heard guys say on podcasts, "Oh, they didn't know what they're going to do until the last minute." Bullshit. Do you believe Vince McMahon went in that building not know what he was going to do?
Of course. Yep. Him and only maybe a handful of others knew. Yep.